Hi, it's the Rawesome Vegan Gal here, and today I am going to be doing a video for a product from a company that I reviewed once before, and I just found them on my own, or not found them, I just purchased on my own, and usually sometimes the company sends me the products. So this is from a company called Kite. Previously I did their Greek-style yogurt. If you haven't seen that video yet, you should definitely check it out. And also, I will include a link below to their website so you can check out all their products because they keep coming up with new innovations. Some things I'm a fan of and some things I don't like. I'm not a fan of cane, although I may have done products reviews in the past, maybe with products that have had cane, but my expression is kill it with cane, meaning it doesn't need it, you know, like the yogurts. You can use an alternative that I think is better for you, like dates, like, you know, other things, coconut sugar perhaps, but I personally don't think it needs it. So I stay away from that. So that's just my thing. So some of the products I will recommend and some I won't for that reason. So this is an interesting product. It's the Kite. They call themselves plant-based artisans. This is their ricotta alternative, and it's made with almond milk. And I'll show you the packaging. I have one that I opened and one that's closed, so I can show you what it looks like. So this is the package, and it is an 8-ounce package. It contains almonds. It's perishable, so you need to keep it refrigerated. It's also non-GMO project verified. It is kosher, made in dairy equipment. So what that means is, if you are kosher, and since it's made in dairy equipment, you wouldn't eat it with a meat meal. You keep those two separate. What else to tell you about it is dairy-free, which I've mentioned, I believe. Soy-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, which I just mentioned, and it's verified, and it's vegan. No artificial flavors or preservatives, made from live cultures as well, which is a nice thing. So it says here that their silky dairy-free ricotta alternative is incredibly delicious and versatile. Use it in savory recipes, such as lasagna, or sprinkle on a pizza with your favorite toppings. I have some other ideas for using it, and I'll recommend them, and I'll show you some of the different products. I would use it more as a spread. It's kind of thick, kind of not the same as the yogurt is, kind of silky, kind of different type, but I'll show you. And what they say also here about the company, Kite was founded by an artisan chef, and you can tell with every delicious bite. The ricotta alternative has a buttery finish with a hint of sweetness. Eating plant-based foods feels great, and the taste is irresistible. And I have to agree because I've been doing it just about 30 years. So, and all that's in here is not too many things. It's got almond milk, which is made from water and almonds, salt, enzymes, tartaric acid, and cultures. And it's best to consume within 7 days of opening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this one that's actually sealed and the one that's open. So it's got a little bit of liquidy stuff there, but it's all sealed. This is kind of how it looks. I'm going to show that to you. I don't think it's going to leak out. I think it's sealed pretty well. So you can see they make it kind of like in a swirl, and you can see that's what it looks like. So now I have the one that's opened, and what I'm going to do is show that to you, what it looks like. If you can see it a little bit more, what that looks like. And I've had some of it, so you can see that. So you can see it has a different, of course, consistency than the yogurt. It's kind of more like a ricotta, like what you would want that to be, that kind of consistency and texture. So before I actually try it, because I'm going to put it on some things that I find are interesting, there's so many ways that you can actually use this besides what they recommend, and I'm sure they have recipes on their website. So I've just come up with some different ideas and thoughts on that. So you could use it to stuff like vegetables, like for example, if you have like little mini peppers, you could stuff peppers. You could put it on like slices, even of, you can make like long slices of zucchini and spread it on there, make it kind of like a zucchini sandwich. You could do that, or on cucumbers, even on tomato. I put it on, it was delicious, very nice combined with tomato, or like a chilled. Like you can make, if you get like the really big beefsteak tomatoes, or the heirloom, which I love, make some slices, round slices, and actually chill the tomato. A lot of people, you know, I know that the thing is with tomatoes, don't put them in the fridge. I love the taste of a chilled tomato. It's got such a nice flavor. And then you could spread a little ricotta on top. If you like basil, fresh basil, or some kind of seeds or something, would be delicious. Have like a little hors d'oeuvre. Let's see what other ideas I have. And then I'll show you the ideas. You know, things like tortillas. I don't have those to show you. You know, even in a wrap, you know, you add that in, and I have actually a wrap to show you. So really, the ways to do it, and I did it the other day. Actually, I've mixed some with like tomato paste and had it in a zucchini noodle salad. I wish I could have taken a picture of it, but I wasn't in the proper time to do it. And with all different other kinds of vegetables, it was really delicious. So what I'm doing is I'm going to show you some of the other things you could put it on, and then I'll also link below the video the names of the companies, and some of them have actually done videos. I think pretty much almost all of them I've done, you know, video reviews for. So this is a brand I really like. It's called Awesome Foods, and I'm actually going to be doing a video with some of their products next week, but I just thought I'd show you. So this is their quinoa crackers, so that's something you could spread that on. That would be really nice. Another one that I've actually done videos, a couple of videos for, is Mary's Gone Crackers, and this is their original crackers, so that's another thing you could put it on. Another thing that I've also done videos for is the new coconut wraps. Not for this flavor. They have moringa. I believe they have also like a turmeric and a plain and a cinnamon, so that's a nice thing to do. Put it in the coconut wrap. Then I also have corn thins. If you've ever had corn thins before, I've actually done a video reviewing some of their, they have a bunch of different products. You can put it on that. Let me see what else I also have here. There's rice cakes. Of course, I don't have that to show you, but it's the same brand that I use, Lundberg. They also have something called thin stackers, where they're thin crackers, you see, like that, and they show you different ways of what you could put on them, and so you could do that with this ricotta. And then I have a few more things. One other that I'm going to do a video for eventually is these Flackers. They're flaxseed crackers. It's one variety. They have quite a few varieties, so that's another option. And the final option, and again, there's many more that I'm going to show you that I'm actually going to put it on, which I actually tried earlier with something else, a yogurt that was delicious from the same company, the yogurt, the Greek style. So this is the Rhythm, and they call themselves, I guess, Rhythm Superfoods, but now they use the name Rhythm on here. They used to do Rhythm Superfoods. They changed from their packaging. And this is their organic beet chips, and I've actually reviewed their veggie chips, some of them, and also some of their fruit type chips. So I'm going to take one of these out to show you. And then I'm going to put some of the cheese, ricotta cheese, on it. I'm going to find a nice piece here to show you how nice they look like. I'll find a nice round piece. Let's see here. One that's it's a little bit kind of, let's see, I'm trying to find that one that isn't kind of all, some of them are all kind of like squishy. I don't know how I would say it. They're kind of folded over. So I'm trying to find one that's kind of more flat. I'll show you. I think this is the best one. You see how they got kind of folded over when because they're dehydrated. They're dry. They're not fried or baked. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take some of this cheese and put it on there. Just excuse me for being out of the camera for a second. I'm just trying to get some here. And I will show you. So there you go. That's the ricotta cheese on there. And I'm going to try that. Now what's nice about the combination is the dried beet chips are a little sweet. Ricotta has a little tart sweet taste, so it's a nice kind of combination. So you might want to actually try that. And I'm going to show you again kind of what it looks like. And I have put some a little on the spoon so you can see that. It kind of has like a flaky texture. I'm just going to have it just like this, just to get the idea by itself. Yeah. It does have a sweet, like I said, it has a sweet, a buttery finish with a sweetness. And as far as the nutritional facts, which I didn't mention, it's a 1/4 cup serving. There's 4 servings, 140 calories, mostly from the fat, because from the almonds, 12 grams. So it also has 5 grams of protein, 4% calcium, 6% iron, 4% potassium. So it has a decent amount of other nutrients. Because almonds, I think, are higher in calcium and also iron. And the sodium is relatively low, 10% for the 1/4 cup. And I don't know if I usually use that much, so it's not a lot. And it doesn't say what type of salt. Sometimes companies say sea salt, so I don't know. And there's so many different varieties out there. So yeah, definitely check this out. It is a nice product. Relatively simple and plain, so meaning if you wanted to quote unquote dress it up, you could make this into even a dressing, like water it down, so to speak. Add a little liquid to kind of cream it up more, and then add other seasonings you like, or spices, or herbs, or fresh, or dried, whatever you want to do. You can have fun with it. You know, it's a nice thing. Or even make it into kind of like a ricotta pudding, and make it sweet, or make it, you know, savory, make it sweet and sour. There's so many options, and I think it's a great product. And I hope you'll definitely check them out. So this is the Kite Hill Ricotta Alternative made with almond milk. So there you go, and I thank you for watching. It's the Rossum Vegan Gal.